What is up, YouTube? It is HollywoodFloss, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be cooking up with Scalar 2, a little bit of melody sauce, and then we're going to put that drip on some of the final sequencing when I do that. I'm going to get right into it. It seems like you like it when I don't, talk about what I got going on, but make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we're going to get right into it. So with Scalar, I know I want to do something trappish. Y'all seem to like the trap cookups, but I don't know where I want to go with it. So let's find some interesting chords. Ooh. Okay, so we can usually, if we go to like something odd, we can try to come up with something. So let's go to like bossa nova, something like that, where we can find just some off chords. That sounded good. Okay, so I took the first chord in the scale. It's really, I'm gonna use it as E harmonic minor, but you can, it says C Lydian number 2 scale, but I'm gonna use it as E harmonic minor scale. Love to do that in the trap. So I took a C. That sounds dope. And then a little tension. Doom 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 doom. All right. So let's open up. Let's open up Electra X and let's find something dope sound for Electra X. Okay, so that sounds dope. Sounds real dope. I'm gonna drag it in over. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is highlight it and stretch it out. So let's see how that sounds. Okay, so that's a good progression, a good sound actually, and I'm just gonna go in and just kind of fill in some blanks on some random notes, just so I can give a switch. That sounds dope. Okay, so we have our basically main melody, but I want it to sound good. I want it to sound full, so I'm going to actually clone it and then copy and paste that. I want it to, before the drums even kick in, I want it to sound epic. So I'm gonna layer it. I just took the same chord progression, same little thing, and I want to add a pad. Maybe that'll sound good, or maybe it won't. You gotta. Oh, Kodak. Okay. And I want to take off half of that. And this is just the pad by itself, so I'm trying to get a sound for it. It might work, might not. And I know you can barely hear it, but it's gonna wrap around and you're gonna be able to hear that. And it subconsciously, when I do the mixing and all of that, it'll be better, but yeah, I like that. And since we're in E harmonic minor, I'm gonna go to E minor, slow, and just pick some random chords, and then I'm gonna open up another instant. No, wait, let's see, what should we do? Let's go open up Heat Up 3. Heat Up 3 has some good flutes. If you didn't know, Heat Up 3 has some good flutes. So we can go to Flex. Alright, and then we're going to use the random AI generated flutes and see if we can come up with a good one. Okay, so and then let's make sure when we use it, let's make sure we're in key. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy that over because I like it. Okay, so sounding good so far. So I think I want to get rid of this now because I have my melody for that, and I think I want to go into arcade and get like a vocal chop or something. See what we can come up with that's in E minor. So let's see if we can go here, and then the best kit in the world for vocal chops besides distant voices is, you guessed it, Hooked. All right, so let's make sure we get a good one. Oh, questioning. Like that. E minor. Okay, sounding dope. Okay, so now we can come in, and I have my own MIDI drums, my go-to MIDI drums, especially when I'm making these tutorials. But if you want to see what I'm doing, I'm just putting the clap on the 3 and the 7, 3 and the 7, 3 and the 7. You're probably like, what does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're gonna count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you gotta actually count it out, and it gives you a chance to see where the kicks are. So the claps on the snare go on the 3 and the 7 in a trap beat. Okay, and then when the kick is going in between those, but it can go on anywhere. For the kick, it's just about the groove, but usually it definitely is gonna go on the 1, meaning when you first hear it. And notice the kick goes in between those claps. So in between the 3 and the 7. So anywhere, or definitely on the 1, and anywhere in between those, that the rhythm you're going for. If you take away, it's a little dramatic. The more you put in, it's a little bit more hyper. All right. Okay, so now we have the basic lineup. Let me go ahead and add the 808. Okay, I've got to add the 808 in, and when I added the 808 in, all I did was I just copied the kick pattern and pasted it on the 808 and then moved it to the proper chord or the proper key that it was in. Okay, so we have a full track, but I want to show you something. So when you're arranging your songs out, let's say you're putting your pattern and you split everything up. And of course this is a mix. I would usually mix it, but I just want to show you something that's pretty cool to use and get your songs organized, of course. So that sounds pretty good, right? But you can also go in and you can play with the mixer track or some of the effects just to take it to that next level. So I'm on my master. I'm going to put an instance of drip secret sauce and play with it. Okay, so this is called turnaround. I'm going to create an automation clip for it. And see how that sounds going into it, and then I'll put it down a little bit. So let's see how that sounds. Okay, and there you have it. Just a little quick cook up using Scalar 2 and drip or secret sauce, whatever you want to call it, by Kyle Beats. And I think it came out fire. You know, it's all about getting those sounds, right sound selection together, and you shouldn't have a problem. A lot of people struggle with sound selection, but just go with what sounds good and play with some effects. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It's Hollywood Floss. All right.